Hey everybody, been a while. No excuses, just depression's a hell of a thing. But if you were becoming used to somewhat regular updates, if you were one of those folks out there, I have some good news. Nicole and I have decided that I'll be taking some more time to stick around the homestead and do a little bit more work this year. Try to get everything up and running as the nursery and the home goods businesses coalesce. So, with that kind of hopefulness in mind, I'm going to take a little walk, survey some of the wind damage that has been happening this winter. These last few storms have been a little bit brutal, so we've been pulling things together to try and make some of the projects for next year happen a little bit more organically and with less of us having to choose what comes down from the trees and more letting nature decide. You can see there have been a lot of things coming down. So what we've been doing is, as we discover branches, things coming down, we're just piling them up on contour with the hill leading up to the main pasture field / yard area. We'll be coming in once the soil is workable and bringing some more of our leftover soil from that pile right up there. There it is. We'll be bringing that down this way, banking some of this up. I'm not too concerned with some of these trees. I may be burying some of their roots, but given where they are at in their lifespan, burying their roots and shortening their lives by a few years is not really a concern. I'll come around and show you that one we were just standing under. So this guy right here is where we just were, and if we pan up, you can see all of those branches going up that have absolutely no business doing anything really. But it's only when we get to the tippy top up here, it's like the top, 20% is productive canopy at all. So some of these pines are, in my opinion, prime candidates for coming down and joining the carbon sequestration process that we have going on. So you can see we've taken some of the logs that have fallen from bigger trees. We've mounted these up and banked everything. I still have that bad boy to work on still, and that'll be going in. But again, it's not a race to the finish. So we'll be coming in and making some mounds to go and be long-term productive raised beds for some of the footpaths through the woods that we have. And you can see another set coming up this way, as I can imagine the potential for a walkway coming on the uphill side of this log down this way, and either coming around the far side of this guy and rejoining the step path over and down towards the pond. Or you can take this path that we're on here and meet up, or come around the other side, around that way, or there's another path over here. The idea is just to be able to take a couple of different meandering routes, pick a couple of different varieties of berries on your way, take a snack, have a nice little nature trail walk, feel productive, feel connected. You can see that the pond is still sealed. Still nothing really going on down here, but tons of things have fallen. So, still have a little bit more cleanup to do back this way. So, you can see that a lot of these pines are very spindly and very densely planted, or very densely growing. I don't think there was much of an intentional thought back here when these things started popping up. But you can see these little groves and stands of them as we go. Some more raised beds coming into form over here. These are still buried by snow. There's a little bit of dirt and soil making contact with some of the most bottom pieces and layers, but the further up you go, the sparser it gets. It's harder moving dirt than it is some of the trees. That in mind, we've added a new trail sort of leading back up to the field. This one comes out at the furthest end, and most of this is just dead branches that we've collected again. You can tell that this trail was thought of in the winter. I was looking for another way to get in. Wanted to have another point of access behind the bee yard. So this is where we come out. Hey, bud. Right behind the makings of our food forest. I know it doesn't look like very much at the moment. A few spindly apples and pears, but we've got here, and there are the berms that we made with the wood chips last year. And into some of these on the north facing side, we have some Jerusalem artichokes planted in from the fall, and in about another month and a half we'll have a whole bunch of understory perennials coming in for our spring order. The majority of those will be put in to these 3 expanses, and a little bit done on either end to encourage a path, another meander in the landscape. So There's hope. There's plans. Just a small update, guys. Touching base. Making plans. If you were one of the friends of us before, my apologies for being so far away for so long. Till then, till next time. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all loving yourself. Hope to see you come spring. Thanks for watching.